Hey guys, it's Pods from Side Critical Thoughts here. I mean, you usually see me wearing some glasses or something, but today it's a face reveal. But the reason why I'm making this video, it's more of an update on, I guess, my growth or my evolution in some kind of way. I wanted to make a video more just titling or describing how I've been, because I know I got maybe 1, 2, 3 subscribers or so on my account, and I know that the last video I made was probably in June-ish. But starting off, I just want to say I'm sorry about the background noise. I'm in Texas right now. My brother just graduated from the Air Force basic training, so for not only me and my family, it's a big deal, but for me entirely, I think it's a big deal because, that is my brother, and I'm glad to see that, he's finally taking his first couple steps in his life. So shout out to you, man. He's going up to IT school, so, that's me bragging because I love my brother. But I just want to give a quick disclaimer. The video, or what I'll be discussing, will be some heavy topics. It will be more discussing my journey from 2024 to, I guess, now in a way. So it will be very detail oriented. But to start off with, 2024 was like hell to me, man. It was my worst year, and it is the worst I've ever seen about myself. And that year, it was just hell, man. Because I was going through a lot, man. Breakup, a lot of friends leaving me, family members moving on and stuff, and finding places, moving away. A lot parental issues, a lot of stress in general. Health issues. One of them happened twice. I had 2 health issues that year, man. My really abusive job. That job is so fucking abusive. So I was dealing with a lot that year. And throughout the whole course of the year, I found a lot of people that really were in their best interest, it was to take advantage of me and to utilize me to their best ability to get stuff done. Whether if it's completing goals, tasks, for enhancing relationships. That's kind of what my character was throughout the whole year. It was just like a throwaway in a way, man. And that was honestly the worst I've ever seen of myself, because of the fact that people were too because people tried using me to the fullest of their ability. It just made me in this mindset where it's I need to lay myself down and die, because that's my only use, and that is my only current use in today's world. And that was probably the most saddest I've seen of myself. And the whole year I wanted to change. That was why I kind of made the YouTube channel in a way, because I wanted to change. When I made the YouTube video for my introduction video, it was I was in Hawaii in May, and I had a kind of falling out in a way. Well, I'll go March then May. Let's go March. So March, in my abusive job, they have us go out and market outside. They don't pay us for our gas or anything like that. So they make us drive to anywhere. We don't get any results. We don't get anything. We waste time, gas, and money, of course. So in my drive, I just stopped my vehicle in March, and I was like, man, I fucking hate this job, man. I hate this stuff so much, man. It's so abusive. They don't care about me. I'm severely underpaid, and I do anything and everything because it's a front desk sales position, quote unquote. But they have me do everything from selling memberships to selling personal trainings to X, Y, and Z. And honestly, it was my gym job. I work at a gym, I'm being honest with you guys, and I've been working at it since March 2023. And so I tell you, that job was hell. And so I called up a friend, and I'm like, hey man, I want to go ahead and get a YouTube channel or something going, get a podcast going. Let's do it, And I was like, October is gonna be the best time because I'm doing full time right now, and I want to switch over to part time. And so my friend was like, if you're serious about it, we'll hit me up in March. We'll go film some stuff. Cool. Come May, when I made my introduction video, like I said, I was in Hawaii. I had a falling out with a girl I was in a relationship with, in which like we've had multiple fallings out that year, in which it's more of like me trying to meet someone the full extent or halfway. I'm always there pushing out for the person, but they wouldn't even meet me halfway or an inch. So they didn't meet me at all. And so it was just me throwing myself in the ground. And because I had that mentality that my purpose is to amplify other people's relationships, or to even kill myself if I needed to make someone happy, that just kind of was my mindset. And so that really destroyed me. And so I started the YouTube channel that day, in which I made a whole YouTube channel, and then I filmed it and everything so that I can go ahead and produce something. And I just wanted to get my name out there, and I wanted to start, so by the time October came around, I can go ahead and actually start moving forward in my life. However, something did happen in September. There's no peace in my household. There's no quiet in my house, quiet time in my household. One time it's quiet is when no one is there. And so I couldn't film, I couldn't review, I couldn't do a podcast. The only way I could do that is if I was in my car, but honestly, I didn't want to do that. Because I wanted to make content for the fun of it. I was in college, or still am in college, and I just want to do stuff for fun, not for a job. If I got paid, that'd be cool, because it's maybe want to do more. But yeah, I got a coffee mug, I need to take a sip. The coffee's cold for how much I've been yapping, man, but getting back to it. So yeah, that was why I created the YouTube channel, because I want to do something for fun, something to amplify my major. And ultimately, I just wanted to get a name out there and a voice. But throughout the course of last year, I had to redefine my prerogatives, redefine who I am as a person, because my real name is Juan. It's not Paz, it's Juan. I saw it change out so much that I wanted to change my whole very being, who I was. And Paz was just what I wanted to do. When I was in Hawaii, Paz the name, well, Paz, however people call it, because everybody calls it whatever. But it just means peace in Spanish. And so I just wanted to be a more peaceful guy. I was going to be a pacifist. I wanted to stop fighting. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to get rid of my whole very being, my whole nature, man, and I couldn't see that, I couldn't do that. I still want to continue using the persona as Paz, but I try to change. And I tried changing for the girl that I've always been meeting full, all the way there. But at the start of this year, I redefined who I was. And that's why I'm making this video, because through the stages of depression, stages of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, I was fluctuating throughout the whole year. So I'm going through denial, through anger, through bargaining, through depression, through acceptance, throughout the whole cycle, the whole year, and it just kept on going. Denial of my situation, where I am in life, denial that the girl left me, angry because I'm I don't like the world, I don't like how things are, I don't like how people abuse me. Bargaining, I'm trying to still hold on to memories of people that I once loved and a girl that I loved, and that really kept holding on to me. And I would try each and every single time, my whole changing was just for other people, it wasn't for me. Depression, I felt it's the deepest spear of depression, man. Or it's I didn't have a voice, and if my only purpose was to die, then why would anybody care about my story? And depression went the whole major way, where it's if I die, what will happen? Who will I be? And acceptance, because I've accepted all of it, I just couldn't refuse it. But this year, I fasted, I kind of casted all my worries to God, and I just wanted Him to decide what He wanted to do with me. I don't want other people to decide what to do with me, because now I'm just going to be a human body shield, I'm just going to be someone to abuse, and I don't want that. I don't want that at all. My camera cut out for a second. I think it hit the 10-minute marker on my timer and just cut out. But ultimately, I couldn't accept how life was, and so I wanted God to figure out what He wanted to do for me. It was that complete surrender, and every time I tried getting closer to God, like I was right there. I was so close to hearing His voice, except the issue was me. I wasn't changing for myself. I was changing for other people, and there became a middleman where it's like, in order for me to get to God, I gotta get to other people. No, it's always a relationship with God. It's always gonna be interpersonal. It's always gonna be private. So it's supposed to be you, Jesus, and God. Those are the only people there, in your way. And so yeah, I ultimately just had to realize I had to be comfortable with being alone, with not hearing other people's voices, without like listening to music, watching TV, consuming mass amount of medias where it's like other people depicting the way that I feel my emotions. No, I had to do that. And so in that growth, I got true acceptance. I accept the way the world is, and I accept how everything is. I don't believe that I was the issue. I don't think I'm the issue at all. And that's not like narcissism, because most people would label that as like narcissistic behavior. However, that's not the case. The world is flawed. The world is unjust. It's despicable. However, the thing about the world is that it takes good people and it makes them do bad things. And it's all just a byproduct of just society. You find yourself doing bad stuff, behaving terribly, and hating people that you don't even need to hate. The world is encapped by lands and borders that humans, say, that's my territory. Anything outside this territory is outside of my protection and my well-being. And like I said, as byproducts of the world, I don't want to be a worldly person. I don't want to be a worldly man. I don't want to have like worldly relationships or connections. I just want to have something that's pure. And so if the world is evil and it takes good people, it makes it do bad things, I don't want that. So I'm not mad at people. I'm not mad that last year people destroyed my life. I'm not even mad at my job in a way, because everybody's after their own interest. However, I'm not after my own interest at the end of the day. I'm after what God wants me to be, God's interest. And so, to explain my growth, I've gained true acceptance because I understand that that's just how things are, that's how stuff operates. I'm not mad that people abuse me. I let them abuse me, and I just took it too far, I guess. And so I gotta stand up for myself, and this is what it is. I accepted that people will do no good, and so I don't want people's approval. I don't want people to take care of the fact, or take advantage of the fact that I have parental issues, like mommy and daddy issues. I don't care what happens to me, because I know I am where I am at the moment, and I'll be better. To describe my life right now, because I've gained full closure. One, I have a deeper connection, deeper faith in God. I thank God all the time. Whereas like in the past, I wouldn't really thank God like that. I thank Him all the time. And I have true faith in God. Like, I have true faith in God right now. Like come on now. Like, I have true faith in God. On my plane ride here, and I'm like, man, God, like, I got you. Like, I know you got me. You got my best interest at heart. So I'm not gonna do nothing crazy, Third thing, I know they're 1, 2, 3. Finance is not going to be an issue for me this year. Finance was hard, man. I'm telling you, that abusive job was underpaid and yada yada. Some of it kind of came with me, man, because I'm a huge spender. I'm going to be real. So I kind of was a byproduct of why I wasn't making that bread, that paper. But it's not going to be an issue for me at the beginning of this year, man. Boom, like, job. The job was a huge issue for me. Like, I have a paid internship. I thought I didn't get it. I thought that I failed it. But They hit me up literally a couple days ago saying, "Hey man, you got the internship, show up." Fuck, like dude, I was putting everything in one basket. I was like, if I didn't get the internship, I'm joining the military, man. And that might be still a possibility, but I'll, join the military, man. Another thing, like that approval, like I told you, man, the parental issues. Like I no longer have that. I'm like, cool, whatever. People try and take advantage of me for that. I'm like, I'm not insecure about that anymore, man. Like, cool, I guess. Like my parents tried the best they could. And sometimes they don't. But I've already come to terms with that. I already know what that says about me. It says a lot about you that you're trying to, abuse me for that. So, whatever, man. True acceptance, true closure. My grades, man, like I was so pissed off because like at last year I was not satisfied with anything that I did. I was always a failure, and I was a failure at heart. And a lot of people always like pushed that onto me as a kid and even growing up, is that I was a failure and I always would be a failure. I failed the first grade. Everyone made fun of me for that shit. I mean, everyone made fun of me for that shit. Like I was never where I needed to be. My grades could always be better. I was always under the shadow of other people because it's always that comparison, like me being compared to somebody where it's like such doing this, such doing that. Why aren't you doing this? Your best is never the best. And I remember this one time I had a teacher that said that Juan isn't depressed, he's just lazy. And that was the most stupidest thing in the world because it was COVID era. It was when we had COVID and shit. And so I no longer see myself as like a failure. I see myself as like, because I already said the world is unjust. I see it as like it's the world's fault for complicating everything. And so I no longer feel that, So I no longer feel like I'm a failure. That's a lot of stuff. Like I'm more secure about myself than I've ever been. I mean, no lie. Like I can't say I'm secure because the next thing I'm gonna say is kind of true. I think I'm ugly. Like honestly, I think I'm ugly. But like I have the more security to be like, I know my worth. I know my value. And I know that like I'm handsome occasionally, you know what I mean? Like throw a nice like suit on me or something, nice haircut. No lie, I got a mullet the other day. Like I'm pretty sure I probably switch it up to my two, 3 fans that are out there, and they're like, man, Juan probably got that curly hair, and now I got a mullet. I got a mullet now, so All right, so right now I'm driving and I'm editing the video. Not really for any police officers watching. But anyways, I was driving. I was listening to the video, and I was like these people have never seen me with the curly hair, because like I've had like the do-rag on, I had my hair in twist. Now I gotta lie, when I had my hair in twist, bro, everybody was like fist bumping me like at my job. And they're like, yo, like you letting your black side come out, like like come on out. But like y'all never seen me with curly hair, so there's a picture of curly hair right there too. So, yeah, it's fun, handsome. Now I gotta go ahead and get lined up real fast. I was me just being funny, I guess. But yeah, and I care more about my interest. I care more about I no longer care about the world stuff. I'm just happy to be alive. And about the suicidal thoughts, I mentioned it earlier, like I no longer have suicide thoughts anymore. Like it was to extremity where it's like I couldn't go to sleep, man, where it's like you need that last 3 hours of your sleep. Like I'm rolling around in bed and stuff like that. And I'm just like, fuck, like, I don't know if I want to explain too much on YouTube because it's kind of private, but yeah, I no longer have suicidal thoughts anymore. So life has just been good for me, and that's kind of what the update I wanted to do, is that life is going to be good for me. I'll be back to doing YouTube videos. I have a couple of topics and stuff I wanted to do, a couple of videos I wanted to like detail, and some tributes and stuff, because I wanted to say thank you to a lot of people that really helped me out. Actually, I kind of want to shout them out right now. So if you guys are watching it, I just want to give thanks to Emiliano, my brother, my father, mother, my sister Jennifer, especially, because those two especially, my brother and sister, Brandon, Evan, Mason, what are more people? Joe, Gibby. I also want to give another shout out to China. She was a new person in my life. Honestly, I really like that girl. She's really cool. Aziza, Natalia, and like a lot of more people that I really would love to give shout outs to. The Castanedas, really great people. I love them. If you guys are watching my videos, I'm pretty sure you guys aren't. especially this one right here. Maybe some like 1,000 views, maybe. Got Castanedas. It's like a lot of people that really helped me out. Shoot, Mick Vickers, love you guys, death. David, if you're watching this, love you too, man. Yeah, a lot of people that really helped me out and pulled me out of that like shadow, in which I'm happy. Oh, what's face? Shout out to Monty and shout out to what's his name? Not David, not Keith. I forgot his name. Will. Shout out to Will. I'm so sorry I forgot your name. It's all yeah, just cut it out again. Don't know why. But yeah, shout out to all those people for really like bringing the best out of me and like being there for me. Oh, because I don't forget you guys. I love you guys a lot, and thank you for treating me like your second, third son. Well, you guys are like 3 children, so like yeah, third, fourth son, depending on how you put me in the ladder. Thank you to the Kios. You guys are great. Thank you, Raya, Yi, Kenny, Saf. Thank you, Juju, Julia. Thank you guys so much. Even you too, Yuna. Even though we don't talk much, you know. Thank you to you too. So I was gonna say thank you for everybody for pulling me out that. Tad, thank you too, man. You're a goat, lifesaver. We don't really talk too much like that. Probably playing D&D, but you're a huge lifesaver, man. Like you guys helped me pull me out of that shadow, and so I thank you guys. I thank you for everybody watching this this long dragged out video, and I hope you guys have a great day. I guess to close out the video, I just want to say, look at my Hatsune Miku shirt. Oh, they got coffee on my shirt. Oh my goodness, got coffee on my hands. Oh. I always like coffee, so it's not a big deal. Editor, edit that out. No, I'm playing. Seriously. Let's do it again. Look at my Hatsune Miku shirt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The hoodie is kind of new. I didn't get to wash it yet, so it's like lint. But editor, edit that out, man. No, seriously. Look at the video. Look at the shirt. It's cool. I want to get another one because this is going to be my lifting uniforms. Probably the next video I want to make a more detail-oriented video. I don't know about what. I'll probably put like a filler in between, like a small little video, just getting back onto it. And then probably make a gym video. Gym video probably the next 1 or 2 videos, and then a real detail-oriented video because I need to write some stuff up. I need to actually have a script ready, so that's what my biggest thing. I'm like doing homework, paperwork, and stuff like that. You know, canceling out on parties and stuff, and places where I need to be. I have not been to a single party other than like birthday parties with my siblings and stuff. Besides that, I have not been anywhere. Just been in the house all day, and so house, work, church, and honestly, I've been going shopping a lot, dude. That's why I say it's abusive job's fault because I need that job. Well, needed. I don't need that job no more. But for my spending habits, heck yeah, I did need it. But yeah, look at my Hatsune Miku shirt. Thank you guys for watching, and be blessed. Camera's supposed to stop that, but whatever.